Oh my god. I'm like 1/5 throughout this entire Star Rail story playthrough. That's fucking crazy. I mean, I need to get a lot done tonight. I really need to punch it. Alright. Mic is good. Alright, I'm ready to start.
Is the largest station in Dual-Mention City. We have adequate supplies. Have the refugees head this way. And also, if any bad guys try to break in, I'll show them what this kitty's made of.
Oh, Trailblazer. It's you again. The wish power generated by the negative emotions in Plain Arcadia has exceeded a safe level, inducing a stress response in the Imagine. Mr. Sunday performed tuning to stabilize the station manager's consciousness, but relapses still occur from time to time.
Luckily, we have Mr. Sunday. If not for him, I might have done something I'd really regret. He really is a no good busybody! I'm gonna take those despicable monsters who destroyed my beloved Bulletworm Express and feed them to Thunder Coil!
So homeboy on the crash hour.
What's wrong with me?
Homeboy just need to chill the fuck out.
Warning, power levels critical. Non-combat modules have been deactivated.
It's dying too? We're done for! Game over!
Bro, despair just fills up the whole area. Nobody here think they gonna make it. It's kind of interesting. This is so interesting how what's the word I'm for? Not two-faced, but dual-sided. the power of like not I was about to say power nihility. I meant to say that wish power is. Wish power by default is like so two-faced.
No.
The detective looked upon his old friend, reunited at last. Through endless near-death escapes, they had always found each other. It should have been ordinary by now. And yet, for some reason, this time something glimmered quietly in the assistant's sharp, perceptive eyes. It's a pearl, Mr. Ashvale. Only a pearl.
Mr. N, I am tough as nails. You know that's nothing new. I mean, just a moment ago, some kid told me, Mr. Ashvale, cut the cringy stuff. I'll pass that along to you, too.
Welcome back, old friend. But tell me, why do all your so-called hideaways turn into disasters like this?
So, well, what does this tell us? It means the trouble always visits the gutsy.
Oh. Hold on, I need to say this as well, before I continue. Hopefully my mic is on. My mic should be on. But I made a community post, like, a couple hours ago, saying that I just started watching Bleach for the first time. Right? Because I've never watched Bleach. Never, ever. Never have I ever watched Bleach. And I decided to watch it, literally last night. I done binged about 6 episodes in. Right? Tell me why I had someone in my comment section on my community post talking about we don't want toxic people coming to the Bleach community from the Genshin community or the Gacha community. We don't want toxic people over there. I was like, nigga. All I fucking said was, I'm watching Bleach for the first time. Next thing, who are you to tell me that I'm toxic? And who are you to try to tell me I can't watch Bleach? Are you fucking crazy? Niggas be wildin' like they got any type of authority to speak on.
Yes, but this time, trouble is not only at your door, it's at all our doors, and we have nowhere to run to.
Guess that means this troublesome job isn't optional anymore. I've made up my mind. If luck favors us again this time, we're shaking Pearl down for a hefty payout.
No. This definitely isn't Duomension City. Let me go back. I just want to go back.
In what way have you been toxic? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to understand myself. And on top of that, I can tell this nigga probably never seen my content either to even jump to such a conclusion. Yo, what's up, Star? Missed your stream yesterday? Yeah, no worries. I was gonna hit your line and ask you if you wanted to do the that tier list video with me, but I didn't have anything ready, and I've been kind of lazy as fuck over the last week. I've been still job hunting. Well, I'm trying for this job to get back to me, honestly. I'll skip all that because I don't care about that dialogue. But I gotta wait another time before we. That's why I said you pulled for Ren. Yeah, and I won the 50-50 getting her. I was gonna go for Artoria originally, but then Ren came along, so I was like, ah, shit. I gotta cop my girl, best girl for real. Oh, you're here.
Oh, hey, little raccoon. What a coincidence. I don't know if I should be happy or sad to meet you here. I'm known to often leave a note for my editor saying, the author is out searching for inspiration. But this kind of weather wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Excuse my yawning. I laid down in my bed for about an hour. Anyway, let me read. You're looking for a new job? About time. Every time you talk about it, you describe it like you work at a ball crushing factory. It might as well have been like that. And what's crazy is, and it's, even though I don't work there no more, like, they were deliberately just getting rid of people. In my opinion, so unjustly. You got new people coming into the door to work there. Next thing you know, they're gone a week later. Or 2 days later. 2 days later, 3 days later. Because that fucking cornball over there that worked there just be letting niggas go over the most smallest shit. And then I found this dude, even some of my coworkers who I was working with for such a long period of time, that I've worked with for such a long period of time, they ended up hopping off that ship like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, type shit. Honestly, I feel like I should have left this job a month ago. Honestly, I'm moving, but instead of finding a brand new job, I'm moving, but instead of working at a brand new job, I'm working at a Burlington close by. LOL. Shit, I'm trying to get this job as this fucking FedEx driver. That's what I'm trying to do right now. They told me there was I got a phone call telling me there was some discrepancy with my fucking social security number. So now I gotta wait for them to fix that shit. They said it was, 15 days until that shit gets handled? And I'm like, man. I'm about to just call this tip agency tomorrow. Tell these niggas to hit my fucking line up. I just need some bread in my pocket for the time being for this FedEx job come back to me. Once this discrepancy been handled, or the fuck. But nonetheless, honestly, losing this job has been for the better, because they were going to move this site in about a year or two, all the way to somewhere that was even further away from where I live at, which means I would have to wake up at least 2 hours earlier to get to that job on time. And I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing that. So, hey, blessing in disguise type shit. Anyway, let me keep reading. I'm assuming it's your reactions when you crash out on out-of-pocket content creators, misinformation, and slanderous hate, those flavors, and other gotcha games. Your crash outs are just fine. Appreciate you. Because, of course, they are. What's crazy is I still have not come across any videos talking about Star Rail in a negative light. Especially in the most current modern time. I don't know what it is. Either people just kind of stopped talking about Star Rail and just left Star Rail alone. Or it's like, huh? Like, the most recent one that I came across was, of course, that belonged to Saint Tontas. Him bitching about the Fate collab story. The new one that we got. I haven't played it, so I can't speak on it. But from what I get a gist of, the new Fate collab story is objectively better than the last one.
Miss Nilux, are you planning on finishing the script you owe the IPC?
Ugh, only a terrifying entity like the editor would focus on deadlines while the world is ending.
Is this about the candy bug situation? Yeah, kinda. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Star, you better be glad. I don't know if you even look at any of my videos that I post. You more than likely don't. But be glad that you did watch my reaction to that, to any video discussing about candy bug. That woman sent me down a crash out spill like no other. Especially on her take on racism, which was fucking outlandish. That shit sent me for a loop. I was just like, no way this woman is forcing me to talk about race right now. No fucking way. And you can tell this woman is not black either with this take she gave. And granted, you don't need to be black to give a proper take about racism, but I'm about to throw my table to the fucking wall right now just thinking about it. But nonetheless. Oh man.
Beep boop! My radar is indicating danger everywhere outside! I never thought I'd end up as a combat journalist! Boss, release. I've even thought of a title. Lord Ravager Asapramad enters the Ventus Moon Games. The Astral Express attempts to turn the tide. Oh, holy ferboly! Explosives! So many explosives everywhere. But will this poor Ferbo survive long enough to report on it?
Timmy Turner face ass. Anyway, oh, Star, I should ask you how your day was. My apologies. How was your day today, Star? And for everybody else who's also watching the stream, how was your day today too? Oh, I recently posted my reaction to Avatar Aang versus Traveler Aether from Genshin Impact. We already knew who was winning that fight. It was a clean sweep.
Boss will definitely win, right? Boss will win! Boss will win! Boss will win!
Just look. No matter how chaotic things get out there, there's still this little bunch of furbos cheering you on without a second thought. Kinda moving, isn't it? You won't let your readers down, will you, little raccoon? I'll include your heroics in the next issue of The Fluffy soon. Stay tuned.
Seriously, when are you gonna come out? I bet they're not gonna release her to the end of version 4. That'll be funny.
It's no surprise why you were Penacony's family hat. You've organized people, secured supplies, and kept everything running like clockwork.
This is very much a group effort. Many Imagine friends are assisting. In fact, they know the layout better than we do.
Honestly, this is better than I expected. In a disaster of this magnitude, I thought that panic would overwhelm every aspect of operations.
Perhaps this Arcadia isn't as illusory as I once thought. Perhaps he once showed them how to face a crisis. Or perhaps humanity was never so fragile to begin with. When their time to be inflicted with real suffering arrived, the people of Arcadia knew to hold on to each other.
Yes, unexpected indeed. Even if I can divine fortune and misfortune, I can't predict how people's hearts will change.
I have often wondered what perfect order should look like. A world of restrictive rules, peace without any pain.
Oh, let me read. Not too shabby. That's good to hear. Pretty good. Good. You? My day was fine. I slept for most of the morning because I was up all night watching Bleach. Which, by the way, is fucking fire. I watched about 6 episodes. I plan to binge 10 episodes each, and I also gotta find a watch order of like the filler episodes versus the canon episodes, so that I can be able to like get through it at a more decent pace, so I don't spend a lot of time wasted watching filler episodes, so I can be caught up where everyone else is. So there's that. Hey, I'm planning to watch 10 episodes per binge session, okay? Nonetheless, I've been technically awake the entire time after the fact. I woke up around 3 in the afternoon, and I've just been up since then. All the way till now. Laid down in my bed for about an hour. Didn't really even fall asleep, if I'm being honest. I feel like I just kind of like let my mind rest. I don't know what it is. You can just lay down in bed without going to sleep, but like it'll feel like you've rested enough. I don't know why it's like that, but yeah. Bro, the aside from my boss, it was hard AF. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this right now. I did not really watch the special program for HSR version 4.4. I don't remember. I didn't even watch it, honestly. Did I even react to it? Actually, let me scroll through my channel real quick, because I'm pretty sure I didn't even react to it. Nah, I ain't react to that shit at all. Nope, sure didn't. I didn't even watch it on my off time, so I have no idea what to expect from the boss.
But now
So I'm walking
it
in
seems,
blind.
in a crisis, All it takes is someone to step forward and say, "This way," and for others to believe and follow. That's enough.
A simple principle, but you made it real. Impressive.
You flatter me. I must now leave to assess the medicine reserves. Please, rest for a while, General.
You binged all 3 episodes, all 3 seasons of JJK in one night. I mean, each season is what, 24 episodes. If you don't get distracted by nothing, yeah, you can binge all that bitch in one go. But getting it done in one. Hold up, did you have your shit set to fast forward when you're watching it? Is this fool giving a lecture in the middle of a crisis? Yeah, this nigga bugging.
I was trapped on the street, then a talking monkey saved me.
Is it possible you hit your head on something?
Trailblazer, you came at just the right time. Before we lost contact, I received Miss Pearl's pre-issued emergency response plan. We're building an evacuation route around several major subway stations, directing survivors here and to 2 other safe zones. Perdido Station is currently the most stable shelter in this area. Thanks to Mr. Sunday and the express crew, we managed to organize an early evacuation. Based on satellite images, Seafeld City has disappeared. Literally. Gotham City is shrouded in a fog so thick that any team sent in fails to come back.
Gotham City.
The biggest loss is the spaceship docking bay. Any spaceship that could be used to evacuate is now a total write-off.
Captain, passageway C3 is under heavy pressure. We need support.
Send in the second team. Activate the barrier, protect the civilians above all. That's how things are, unfortunately. We try hard to maintain order, but the civilians are traumatized.
Hey, what's up, Pinkish?
Well, I'm afraid we can't hold out much longer.
Hello. Good brother now. Miss Sparkle has helped me a lot. Hope you can put Rin in there. She too OP. Well, I done slapped her in the team, and I just recently pulled for you Rin. What was it, yesterday night? I won that 50-50. And also, I've been leveling up Rin, literally before the stream started, technically speaking. I just gotta load up the rest of her shit. Wait a minute, before I do her. Shit, I got one more thing for Archer to unlock. Because this increases his crit damage like fucking crazy. Ugh, I had to go farm that shit. Wait a minute, how many of them orbs I got left? I got 6, so 1. Then plus 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got more than enough. I got more than enough, yeah. I got more than enough to work on their shit too. She earns energy. And then combat. After using hands, get increase speed by 20. Feel additional skill point by 2. When entering combat. Ooh. Nice. And I just gotta work on his shit and get them extra pieces. Alright. But I got Himiko Nova within 10 pulls at 2 pity, no guarantee. Nice. I don't got nothing left to pull for. I gotta obtain that fucking piece. Still, I hate the fact that there's no English voice acting for any of the fake characters. They literally can just go get different voice actors to voice them. I still don't understand this nonsense. They're like, oh, we're not gonna have no voices for them.
The heart of the demon capital. If I survive this.
What am I doing over here by herself? You doing okay? So where they going? To a heat wave here in the west? I'm doing fine. These people came in like handled our fucking AC a while ago. Then they installed a fan in my room. So I've been chill this whole time.
Things are really bad.
Pom-Pom! Conductor! Can you hear us?
Uh-oh. The conductor's probably fine, right? No way! That's reckless! What if we cause the station to collapse in on itself? Let's go back and update the others. We need to come up with a plan together.
Ah, you two. Both Mr. Yang and Don Hung have returned safely.
I'm never gonna comment what the fuck Star said.
That
right
bird arrived just in time.
Oh, let me read it. At least there's the JP voice to check for the fake characters. You can on their JP voices. It may me, but yeah, I understand. You should be in, but ended up playing Fate and JP. And it's like, ugh. I hate being forced in a position to watch something in JP when I could just watch it in the dub. Shoot, and what's crazy, I have no hate boner for JP in the slightest. I enjoy watching it just as much as the dub. It was like, brother, when these people have the ability to literally just get different voice actors and purposely choose not to, it's just like, why are we being so obtuse right now? And you know what? I think this is what it is. I think I know the reason why we haven't got no English dub voice actors for the fake characters at all. I think this is the reason why. One, especially after that entire year of voice actors not voice acting at all in Genshin Impact with that voice actor strike, which it was valid at one point before it became absolutely invalid, right? Once that happened, they were like, you know what, we're not going to have any new English voice acting, or we're not going to cast any English voice actors from SAG-AFTRA to voice act these fake characters, because more than likely all of them are tied to SAG-AFTRA, so they probably were like, nah, fuck it. So that's probably the reason why we don't have no English voices. But then again, if that is the case, they literally can hire different voice actors who are not tied to SAG-AFTRA at all. Anyway. I feel like one of those what balls down here in C. I don't know, but I love hearing Mox languages when playing fake characters mixed. Excuse me. Whew, I'm over here burping.
Mr. Yang! Don Hung! Yay! Himiko is in the express.
It's all right, March. I already know. We're back now.
I ain't gonna lie, Welt better crank the fuck up in version 5.
You did well gathering everyone here. I'm sure you ran into your share of trouble along the way.
Like, if Welt does not get an SP version of himself in the future, at least in version 5, it's gonna be crazy. Because every other member of the Astro Express has gotten an SP version within the first year of the game's release, the second year and third year. And now, fourth year. There is no way in hell Welt Yang not getting his shit soon.
Assad Pramod took Himiko, and I couldn't catch him.
Yes.
Blade told us everything on the way here. We now have an overall picture of the arrival of the apocalypse.
They're the heroes who stopped Foolish during the live stream.
I also want to say this. There is no reasons for anyone who is a part of the Astral Express to be stressing at all about this apocalypse, because we literally just got done dealing with Iron Tomb, who wiped out the cosmos, by the way. So it's like, why are we terrified right now? Huh? Lock in, twin. Anyway.
Oh, we won't end up buried here. It's them. We're saved.
Perhaps you should say something. Even if they wake, even if it shatters with a touch, even if I know it to be fake, I would still hope to weave them a dream in this very moment. Is this me repeating the same mistake? Funny, isn't it?
This is different, Sonny. The Astral Express is only stopping here temporarily. We will repair it, bring everyone on board, and leave this ruin behind. Whether it's a wish, a promise, or a destination. As long as everyone believes it can come true, then it is not a dream. So please, trust me.
Defeat Assault Pramod! Win the games!
Now that's a fascinating sight.
My sincere gratitude. Because now, there is not only terror in the wish power around us, but a thread of hope as well.
Now then, it's time to discuss the next phase of the plan. What exactly did Himiko leave at Graphia Academy?
She left a request, hoping that we will ignite the Express's engines and win the Phantasm Moon Games.
So, ignite the Express's engines means we have to dig it out of the ruins? And win the Phantasm Moon Games means that we will defeat Asat Pramod fair and square?
Isn't there a mob NPC in Genshin with that nickname? I don't remember if there's a mob NPC in Genshin with the name Sunny. I don't even remember. If it was, probably was a version 1 NPC.
A double meaning?
She left this message at the Academy through means of imagenesis art. And the image she created gave me a look that seemed to carry deeper intent.
Damn.
Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure we would have still done these two things even if Himiko didn't specifically ask us to. Did she say anything else?
If it were just about starting the Express for evacuation, she probably wouldn't have emphasized ignite the Express's engine. In any case, I have some ideas on carrying out this request.
Oh, we're switching POV.
I thought you had a few more bright ideas. But in the end, your only idea is to leave me trapped in the canvas.
I know what you are plotting. We don't know each other well, and we both long for truth. Perhaps you feel you hide your secrets well. But this does not exist in my imaginated world.
This room...
Since it's a challenge, it must have a theme. I have thought of one for you.
This is vile. Aside from my gotta be one of the sickest niggas I've ever seen on my screen. It is still crazy to me how he played the role of daddy to Himiko's ancestor and to her for so long before he decides, you know what, now I'm gonna reveal myself. Oh yeah, I'm the devil, technically. Truly wicked.
This artwork is for you. Its theme is the past of a father and daughter.
Made in the same way you turned a city into ruins?
Correct. But alas, like the iron giant you summoned, this piece is still far from completion. And that is why I've invited you to join me in completing this artwork I have named Himiko. As her dear father, I know the first half of her life, but there are 3 blanks, corresponding to 3 secrets hidden in your memories.
So a quiz, but in a different format.
Of course. But only in the interest of fairness. That way, when we finish the artwork, both of us have an equal chance of having our secrets revealed. The first to uncover their opponent's trump card takes the victory.
I will be right back. I need to go fill up my container with water. Or at least with something to drink, because I am thirsty right now. Give me a second. Hold up. Alright, I'll be right back.
So, let's start.
Himiko, your old man is back. And with the present you will love.
Oh no, this is sick.
Step 1. Talk to Ryusuke. Remember this day? It was your birthday.
You asked me where the center of the universe was. Well, your old man racked his brains over and over and found the answer. This is a ceramic comet ship model. Have it. I don't quite know where the center of the universe is, but you can pilot this ship and find out yourself when you're older. Because the universe does have an end. And at that end is a tiny dot of light that people run to once they spot it. And upseas they go. And one day, it will be you, Himiko, flying up to the stars too.
Took a bit of time off from all that routine civilization-destroying work. Isn't it so much more interesting to live there for a spell and watch a world you know so well fall into ruin? Huh. Enough questions. Let's return to our warm and fuzzy trip down memory lane. Cut! Old Himiko would never say such things. Come on, throw me a bone here. I can't do this show alone. You're trying to keep your mind blank, but that is futile. Wish power is far more responsive than Memoria. It appears faster than you can think.
That means Daddy has been to the end of the universe?
Unfortunately, no. Only to the end of the world. But I know that the end of the universe is called Pegana, even though I haven't been there myself. But your old man does know someone from there.
The someone who's been to Pegana. Is it Akivili?
That's ancient history.
Now that I think about it, you always intentionally left little openings during my childhood. Was this also part of your scheme?
As I said, my only lie to Himiko is the lie that I am Ryusuke. If something said on occasion are incongruous to the character, that is entirely unintentional. For example, I felt a bit emotional seeing the comet ships lying among the ruins of Delcor Ring that I had just destroyed.
You really are a monster.
Oh, Himiko of the past didn't think so. Shall we continue the fun? A corner filled with art tools. Long ago, this was Himiko's playground.
Clones? Imagenesis? Assad Pramad's abilities may look flashy, but they must share a common essence. He is a master of forgery, and this artwork is no different.
But your old man does know someone from there.
This line bothers me.
Good question. You must be desperate for the answer. Of course, I will not be giving it to you.
Sorry that I'm not talking. I'm over here stuffing my face.
An old monitor. Long ago, it was Himiko's library. And the Navigator? She is likely racking her brains trying to find a solution to this crisis.
You want to know what I'm racking my brains about? How is this a crisis when it is nothing compared to what Iron Tomb did?
Preach on it.
And with the present you will love. What are you painting there, Himiko? It's not a bullet worm. Huh. It must be a train. A flying train. Have you been peeking into my manuscript? No, your old man is not angry at all. How could I be? I'm so happy that you are quite the little explorer. But why not just ask? Huh? Come, your old man will tell you the story of the Astral Express. Certainly. But you can only get the answers you seek if you pick the first option.
Piece of shit.
Pause. Here, Ryusuke is getting ready to head to the planet Goliath's Shepherd to destroy it. He probably can't just tell Himiko, "You be good. Daddy is off to do some murdering."
Wait a minute. Isn't the Goliath Shepherd? Isn't that the planet where what's her name? Firefly is from? Unless I'm thinking about a different place.
Now we move to the legend of a certain navigator. It's my favorite story. It is said that after the fall of the Trailblaze Eon, their followers left one after another. And by the end, there was only one navigator and one nameless left in the once massive crew. One day, a history fictionologist snuck aboard the Express and tampered with the navigation log. But the next day, the logbook was completely unchanged. And a cloaked navigator was sitting there, bored to death, flipping through the records. How on earth? Asked the history fictionologist. Because I remember each and every one of their names, said the navigator, along with the coordinates of every star and the trajectory of every meteor.
You never hesitate to mention the Astral Express. In fact, you don't stop talking about it. Was it necessary to roleplay my father to this extent?
It's a terrible habit of mine.
It wouldn't be the habit of Navigator I see, would it?
You figured that out already? Well, that's boring.
Well, too bad, nigga. Oh, that's boring. Well, shut the fuck up. Who gives a fuck about how you feel? You over here wiping planets out left, right, and center.
The way you spoke about that Megatron was enough to know. He is your other mask.
Fair enough. And you did send people to sniff around the tavern for answers. It was only a matter of time before you figured it out.
Also, damn, if only SI Prima had a normal face, I would fall for him hard. Crazy, by the way. Actually, this is a good thing before you start. Because I'm tired of you giving hear me outs to these villains. That don't deserve it.
But I swear, all I wanted at first was to be a loving father. Himiko's weathering curse worsened this year. I couldn't help myself. I gave her a beautiful dream. And in return, fortune makes fools of us all.
You know what's even crazier? If you go back and rewatch like the cutscene where Asad Pramad is disguised as Ryusuke and he's walking down the hall and the whole effect on it, right? They really wanted to give us a plot twist being like, oh, actually, who are you, right? Because they could have revealed it right then and there, but they wanted to fake us out being like, oh, that's just her dad. And then just keep it as that, right? Because right then and there in that moment of the story, it was clear as day that this dude was the villain. But they wanted to keep giving us these fake outs all about him. Anyway.
Fortune makes fools of us all. The masked fool en route. Navigator Icy. They are all our enemy, Asat Pramad, in the end.
Let me read. Glad you're getting a decent amount of views on your live streams. Every time I drop by, it keeps getting a little crowded in here. Keep it up, brother Nim. Gotta sleep late for me. Have a good week. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Hope you have a good day. Or hope you get good sleep.
Congratulations. Kindly accept this reward. It is your ticket to the truth. Open that door.
You gonna call me a larper? Yeah, you got to go search up her information. Stop it.
A specimen frozen for observation. Not much different from the navigator who found it. And just like the specimen, your fate will be displayed here to be observed by me for all eternity.
That's vile. He basically said he's gonna put her corpse on a fucking display case. That's some nasty work, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that locked gate is unrelated to the direction you're going. The paths are like this as well. So many options, but none can actually be walked.
Interesting.
Because I remember each and every one of their names, along with the coordinates of every star, and the trajectory of every meteor.
There's actually a second part. They were all reduced to a deathly silence.
I was almost say this. I hate fictionologists. Like this idea that they can just come in whenever the fuck they want and just start rewriting history books and shit to put a bunch of fictional bullshit in there is crazy to me. And it seems like they enjoy doing that shit too. They do it for the love of the game apparently. Well, they're gonna get this love of the game and get shot.
Oh, that locked. The paths are like this as well.
Also, interesting thing about the paths that he gives. Like, oh, the paths are like this as well. There's a locked door, and you can't. So many options, but you can't even go down those options. And let me read. Speak for yourself. I would swoon. Like, you love me that much? Stop it. If you pick the first option, is a 4.4 pick, by the way. Bit late, but that's been fun. But that's been part of it. So many options, but what was it? Way to describe the past.
I remember something behind this door.
is where the first secret is buried. Other than her self-portrait, no one knows the story of how Himiko found and repaired the stranded Express.
Yeah, even I don't understand that shit.
It's your turn to choose. To move on, or to stop. Is there really a choice for a navigator?
Also, I'm gonna say this as well. So I recently watched Himiko's her character demo, right? I'm not gonna lie, that character demo seemed like it spoiled the story, but I kept watching it nonetheless because I didn't know if it was just giving me like some bullshit to hypothesize on, or this was the actual story content. That scene where fucking the real Himiko was ripping those cords out of her body. Shit. I forgot what they call them things that they stick into your arms and whatnot. But seeing her rip the shit out of her arm was fucking nasty. Cause those are needles in her arm. Tearing that shit like that is a bad move. The history fictionologists follow the Ignomata. I can't pronounce that shit. So there's an actual reason they do what they do. A bit of a lengthy explanation, but Mythos does want to protect humanity. LV lines, thank you, or IV lines, or whichever one.
In this place? Ah. I have never been here as your father. Look at it. We can work very happily together here, can't we? So, she built herself a secret base while Ryusuke was away?
My mother's studio remained empty since her passing. I took the opportunity to use it.
Sounds convincing. A bar, too. Do minors drink here?
She was already in college by then.
Aside from you got some gall to be sitting here bitching about what the fuck she was doing while you were away. But could you imagine if Himiko's mom was still alive? While Sar Pramad was out here fucking pretending to be Ryusuke? It'll be even more devious work.
This is also the reward.
He'd probably be like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, Himiko. Even though I'm a Lord Ravager and I've been out here destroying planets left and right, your mom was something else. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna miss her. It was actually fun clapping cheeks instead of destroying planets type shit.
Shall we have a drink? I learned from Braji. Fantilia couldn't stop raving about my mixing.
Oh shit, Fantilia fuck with your mixing. Oh damn. Now I must take that into another line of logic. A Brachia? I'm going to assume that's another Lord Ravager? Brachia?
No, thank you.
By the time she finds the Express, the weathering curse would have consumed her. Himiko is always in such a tough spot, isn't she?
I guess you don't know. That day was your daughter's birthday.
Ah. Fortune makes fools of us all.
Her loneliest birthday ever. To her, even death was less terrifying than not having her family. They had never existed. She ran from home to chase stars, but lost her way and could only wander in the dark. Water swirling around her ankles, weeds slashing her skin, and then she saw it, there on the shores of the world in canvas.
There are so many ways to reach the sky. She chose the most unrealistic one and wasted the rest of her life.
You're wrong. That night, the stars gave her the best gift. In this vast universe, nothing holds more beauty than the lands en route, yet to be reached. But they can be reached with the Astral Express.
These blueprints tell me that the Express is not the only thing she is researching. Pagana's legacy. I have always thought this legend disappeared along with Akivili. But it seems there has been some meddling.
Are you afraid of the Starblazer?
Starblazer? A name of Himiko's own invention? Her sense of humor is even worse than Dolly's. In ancient times, these humanoid weapons helped Pagana conquer countless planets. They invaded, destroyed, then glorified as the Trailblaze.
I can't tell if he's lying or if he's telling the truth. But this fool has said that the only lie he's ever told Himiko was the fact that he was Ryusuke. So I have to take what he's saying as truth.
But in the images shown to me by the Express, these giants joined hands with the Express crew. The hand holding a tool defines what that tool becomes. In one hand, the scepter triggers a brutal war. In another's hand, the scepter creates new worlds.
I thought this too, before my head turned into a die.
Oh shit.
But then Akivili died. The Omen vanguards began spreading the murmurs of Terminus, and not even Noose could stop the birth of the destruction.
Okay, so the birth of the destruction happens after the death of the Trailblaze. Then the spreading of the murmurs of Terminus. Right? And then after that is when destruction, became a path. Oh, let me read. Okay, as before, Masul, he's shown immense respect to the rules of the game, playing fairly. It is a fair assumption that he doesn't lie often.
They all failed. Yet you are different. I shall wait and see.
Look, I be busy with a lot of stuff, so I can't do massive lore dives, okay? It's good to have someone who's here who can give me, answers and clarifications, alright? Better than what half y'all niggas do anyway. Anyway. Get back to it. No disrespect for the rest of y'all. I'm just saying.
Giant reaching for the stars. The myth of Pagana. She performed a miracle in this world of no imagination. As to how it was created, dear old pal Akivili never spoke a word. But my daughter replicated the blueprint purely from guesswork. My daughter really is a genius, isn't she?
Wait, let me re-listen to what the fuck he just said. What? As to how it was created, dear old pal Akavili never spoke about it. So Akavili never spoke about how the Astral Express was created. And Himiko managed to rebuild it purely based on guesswork.
Would you like to know the secret?
No. My dice head wouldn't be able to make heads or tails of such technical details.
What must a girl, powerless but longing for the sky, think to see a giant walking among the stars? She can only draw that dream. I want to be as free and powerful as they are.
So, that isn't a reforged weapon, but a manifestation of Himiko herself?
Oh, let me read. Did you guys pull for Rin Tosaka? I pulled for her. And I won the 50-50. Side note, I keep thinking about how proud he sounded when people in school were cheering for damn, I can't speak, and praising Himiko. He really does get into his roles.
That explains why it is incomplete. Himiko is already dead. Don't waste your energy. I've seen all your tricks on this journey. But an incomplete Imagine cannot break this world.
You're right. And neither can it be broken by you. Because you know nothing about what follows. And you have no way to imaginate it. How did I start the Express? What miracles did I witness at the end of the Phantasmoon games? You must allow me to take over if you want to continue on. We all know you have no other choice.
No, I have not seen the SP animations of Aventurine or Robin at all. Crazy enough, I've been trying to find any new Gacha News leaks in the YouTube Gacha News Leak channel on the YouTube Discord, but I don't find nothing new on there, damn it. What did I just read? Hold up. I need to peg him through the mattress and I'm not even... I'm gonna let that slide. Let us continue. I'm so done.
Of course, this painting can be altered for you, if you so wish. It is, after all, the way you were born, yes? Please, let us proceed to the next part of Himiko's life.
It's like Windows is flawed.
Add some color to the canvas. Paint the dawn of your memories.
Okay. So 2D to 3D workaround. Hold up. Oh, if anybody found them animations that y'all were telling me about, go ahead and drop that shit in the Discord so I can watch them, or at least take a glimpse at them. Unless someone just search it up on YouTube to see if I can find that shit. Okay, let's rotate. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. What is this, a spaceship?
The Astral Express. I'm not surprised in the least.
Doesn't look like the Astral Express though. Maybe like 12 inch. I'm just not tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna stream for 4 hours, because I'm thinking about streaming for 4 hours. But like, it's already like, what, early in the morning? I know a lot of people gotta go to work and shit.
Himiko was lucky. She found the stranded express and began to repair it. Unfortunately, her condition deteriorated rapidly shortly after. She was in and out of the sanatorium, but the clock kept ticking down. Her stamina worsened by the day. Simply returning to the express was hard enough. What more reaching the stars? She was eventually left with a single choice. Your turn to create. Open that window and fill in the second blank. Your history with Himiko will also be recreated in this painting. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Oh, chess.
Oh, how nice.
I ain't gonna lie. When Himiko has a light pitch voice, or when her voice becomes high pitched, it be throwing me off. I'd be like, don't you got bass in your voice? My leg. Oh, speaking of NTE, is the Dragon Girl's banner still up? I haven't logged back in a while. I know the Dragon Girl is on the banner, and I've got to taste her gameplay, and her gameplay is fucking awesome, by the way. What is this? Yo, what's up, Ultra? How's everyone doing? I'm doing dandy, at least for me.
Do you know how many times you failed to escape?
Do you remember how many paintings you produced in class?
You know your condition. Take your medicine on time, avoid strenuous exercise, and lie down more often. I'm a Graphia Academy graduate too. I know what it takes to paint.
You can keep me here, that's fine. But do you also have to meddle with my creative exploits?
Keep being like this. See if I'll help you next time the doctors catch you. This painting is so beautiful. Is it your sister? But I remember.
No, it's my self-portrait.
Yesterday was a massive day for the unemployed. Was it something St. Totas posted, or was it something else entirely? My bad, I'm checking something on my phone.
A self I can never become.
As long as you're still willing to paint and imagine a better version of yourself, then there's still hope. I'll be going now. Remember to pick Wednesday for your next escape attempt. I won't be on duty that day.
I'm back. Still giving the nurse a hard time? Are you going to lecture me too? Of course not. Why that face? Did something good happen? Oh, it's nothing. Looking at this painting reminds me of the day we met. A little wiser and more optimistic. A little prettier.
Man, just thinking about it. One's paintings come to life. Man, I would most definitely draw a cooler version of myself. And I would want that painting to come to life, most definitely.
Add some color here. And also... Let's see what the navigators on the logbook are like. Someone with the courage to fight for what's right, even if they can't gain the upper hand. Someone who's always ready to go ahead, even when there are wheels within wheels. Would be even better if she was more mature, like Dolly or Icy. Sketch out the form using my own memories and the stories of the Nameless as a skeleton. And finally, I inject her with wish power and materialize her by imagenesis. What a fresh face! Hello, creator.
So she just manifested out of the fucking paper. Being like, yo, what's up? Like, what? That's how you gonna greet me? Anyway. This is the will of the week. Oh, you talking about, it was Silver Palace, right? The whole thing going on with Silver Palace? I heard about something going on with Silver Palace. Whew, excuse me.
It worked. She's really alive. Calm yourself. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, this is about Blue Archive. Oh.
Hello? Oh, right. Sorry, I haven't given you a name yet. Shh. Shouldn't we begin with introductions? Himeko. Murata Himeko. Nice to meet you, Himeko. As for me, you can call me Motoko. The repair work on the Express is proceeding smoothly thanks to you. By the way, are the heating pipes fixed now? As you said, we just needed to change the conductors. Anyway, guess what I brought you?
We just needed to change the conductors. Excuse you? Huh? Wait a minute now. What do you mean changing the conductor? Hasn't the conductor been the same conductor this entire time?
Oh, this is the Express's blueprint. I've also brought drawing tools, an imaging device, everything I could think of.
Engineering team, not pom-pom, LMAO. Oh, okay. Thanks for the clarification. Anyway. And I just realized what that fucking prop was that's on the table. That prop, that thruster that's on the table, or at least a prop of a thruster, that's what the original design of the Astral Express looked like before Hoyverse decided to change it, or at least the Star Rail dev team changed it, right? Because I know, like, Impact Third had, like, a Honkai Star Rail trailer, right? I'm pretty sure it happened at, the end of, like, a really big story update? Something like that? And it showed the Astral Express with this giant rocket booster on it. And it just flew up into the sky, type shit. Hold up. Something just hit my timeline. What did this nigga... Wait a minute. Hell no. This is hilarious. Can you believe this? Sorry, I gotta do a stop in the story real quick. This is gonna be related to gotcha topic shit. So let me just have this for a quick little brief second. Also, for anybody watching the stream, make sure you hit the like button for your boy. Appreciate it, and thank you. The support goes a long way. So, a Saint Tontas video just popped up on my timeline, claiming that the 3.5 update fell off. This nigga Doom posts so many Hoyverse games and so many other gacha games, to now he's gone to the point of Doom posting the game that he sucks the dick off a treat as God's gift to the world. Can you believe it? This man really trying to be hated by everyone in the gacha space for real. And I hope the WoW player base in mass wakes up to the bullshit. Granted, we can already tell that some of fucking St. Tontas' community is waking up to his bullshit already. Thank God. But the rest of them need to get up on it. I may have to react to this video, but I'll probably react to it later. Let's proceed with the story.
Your symptoms are getting worse and worse, and you have less and less time to go home. Knowing you, there's no way you'd stop worrying about the Express. You might be stuck in the sanatorium, but your heart's still at the workshop. So I realized we could bring the workshop to you. At night, you can review these and tell me what to do. In the daytime, I'll be your hands and feet and help you repair it little by little. Just like we always do. Sorry for making you worry. Don't worry about that. Nothing wrong with failing. Think of it this way. There will always be someone to repair the Astral Express. And not necessarily us. Either way, our hard work will be enough to help whoever that is. But I promised to bring the Express home. I want to deliver on that promise. I know. So remember, I am here with you. Lean on me when you feel you can't hold on. I will remember. I almost forgot. While I was waiting for you to come over, I came up with a never-before-seen coffee recipe. Want to give it a try? Hopefully it's not canned alien anglerfish. Oh, I'll go get some water first.
Also, where her chair at? I saw her chair earlier, and I want to comment on Murata's chair. Because she got, like, what, ink in her
Any
fucking...
treatment against the weathering curse merely provides psychological comfort. Beep, 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 beep. That's life. 1 second the lies slide out easily, and the next second you slip up and can't even say a simple hello. I must thank you for keeping her company as she walks her final journey.
Also, does this imply Himiko used her mental illness as a superpower to make another version of herself? Well, no, not really. Because she wasn't mentally ill. She was more so physically ill. That's one. Two, like, the imaginative power, or being able to bring your drawings to life, has been, like, a fundamental power that's baked into the Star Rail, or at least into Plane Arcadia's power, or at least planet structure, world building, whatever you want to call it. Watch with this and their guilds. Watch with
There is a portrait in the tavern named Elation, but there's only a mirror painted on it. It implies the face you see in the mirror is the biggest joke in the entire universe.
Back then, Motoko would stand in front of that mirror every day, practicing her smile. She worried that her smile wasn't enough to encourage the girl on the hospital bed.
Now I said mental illness as a joke. LML. Oh, my apologies. I read it as a question that was being asked. What is this? Nigga just be dropping YouTube links. My bad, I'm looking at my comment section on my last video I posted.
Miss, the sanatorium is closed. Please come back tomorrow.
As I recall, the doctors here only have night shifts on Wednesday. Did you not say it was my turn to create?
I'm just participating in my own way.
Bullshit, nigga.
With her condition worsening, Himiko can only think of one solution. Imaginate a new version of herself. A healthier, more mature version of herself she imagines would become the Navigator.
Also, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the body, or at least the NPC model, of the Herald of Death? I'm pretty sure it is, right?
In other words, you, Motoko.
Are you done? I need to go to her.
Sure. I'll be expecting you back to tell me more. I'm just a doctor on his rounds. I didn't see or hear anything.
Oh, by the way, since Saint hates ZZ so much, I decided to start playing Zenless How to Spy It. Nice. How much are you enjoying it right now? Or at least, where are you in the story? By the way, let me say this as well. So, my twin brother, he started playing Zenless like a while ago, right? I'm pretty sure like last year, right? Tell me why my brother sat here and skipped the version 2 story just to go to 3.0. I was so livid. I was like, you did what, nigga? You skipped what? I was like, no way in hell you said they did that, twin. He was like, I'll go back and replay it because I can go back and replay it. I was like, yeah, that's cool at all. But the build up is what matters, damn it. The journey through it. This is like not watching like the Star Wars, the Clone Wars show, or the movies, or whatever, just to get to just watch the fucking movies where Darth Vader is there and the Empire, not understanding why it exists to begin with, type shit. It's like, huh? I saw someone call Honkai Star Rail Honkai Stiff Rail, and now I can't unsee it. Yeah, because you're a Supreme Gooner, that's why you can't unsee it. Hmm?
Hello. I'd like to introduce myself. I am a door. A door that cannot be opened, just like all the blurry corners of your past.
In my past, there are no talking doors.
I simply wanted to present it like a fairy tale. If you don't like it, I can shut my trap. I am, of course, messing with you.
Oh, let me read. Chapter 2, and I plan on grinding the story here, and I'm enjoying it massively. And no, I shall not be skipping anything. A lot of people do similar things for the rewards. I know someone who played through Nokrai and then went back and started Sumeru compared to Wunwa, Zenless, and dare I say Genshin. The character creations are ass. LOL? Wait. LP, whatever, I can't see that. I think you misspelled. Anyway, let me read that again. Compared to Womb. That's a. I guess I'll give you that for at least when it comes out to Star Wars NPCs. Models do be pretty stiff. Oh, we supposed to go over here. I thought I was supposed to go the other way. Wait, what was the other way?
Please stop knocking. This is not the Golden Confessional. No matter your pains and suffering, you may neither pour nor flush them away here.
I thought you were cosplaying that golden toilet.
When it comes to character selection, even I have my limits.
First of all, sorry. I knew exactly what you were typing. It clicked in me last second after I finished my sentence. Smart ass. Anyway. Also, the fact that this dude refused to turn into a toilet is kind of hilarious to me. Oh, there go her chair right there. Yeah, this right here. Like, what the fuck is in here? Is this painting? Or is this like what the fuck is this? Oh, so that's what she was drawing? So this is just ink. This isn't something used for her medical at all. This is just ink. Oh, okay, never mind then. Shit. She got that fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Hovering chair type shit going on. I ain't gonna lie. The thing that's supposed to be on her arm or whatever. the deck of cards she got on her side. Honestly, that's pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty nice ass chair. I would love to have this type of chair.
Himeko, are you stargazing? I'm wondering how far we can go once the Express can depart. The farthest I see is a third-tier star, located 10,000 light years away. But after that, past that distance, I will need to use my feet to measure the stars. We're running out of time. Motoko, what's the success rate of igniting the engine? 0.21%. gone down but 1%. When I found the Express, it flew me up into the sky. And now, it will not move at all. After eliminating hundreds of malfunctions, replacing thousands of parts, here we are, stuck. In the end, it is an engine with zero dynamism.
I just had an interesting thought. Himiko was able to recreate parts of the Astral Express by pure guesswork. Now I'm thinking about Genshin in this regard when it comes down to Mavuika, because in the same similar vein, Mavuika found blueprints for her bike, but she also had to like get different components and whatnot and reconstruct them into becoming the pieces for the bike. Ooh, damn, my leg. Damn, I shouldn't be bending it like that. Oh, ow. I'm just thinking about the writing in disregard for both of these characters, and it's just interesting to me.
Are you okay? I'm... alright. It's just the engine. We can handle that. I'll think, and you'll do. Just like usual. It's getting late. You should go get some rest. Even Imagine can't work day and night. We will do it, Himiko. We will reach the sky.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Stop.
Sure.
Oh, that sure was sad.
The engine. Will I really be able to fix the Express? How far can someone who can barely walk get, even if they leave Aha-topia? The weathering curse would tear me apart when I cross the atmosphere. I have the Astral Express. I know interstellar travel dynamics. The navigator's log is with me, and I have Montoko. Everything necessary to embark on this journey. Except time. I'm sorry, Motoko. 10,000 light years is too far.
You know, Himiko could have went down the path of Dottore, if you think about it, right? Because Dottore's whole thing was like he wanted to buy more time for himself, or he just wanted more time for himself. And we saw the lengths he went to obtain that time for himself, right? Kind of interesting that Himiko herself doesn't go down that path, but I guess that's because like she has a moral compass in comparison to Dottore, so.
Oh, how touching. I could cry. Unfortunately, I don't have eyes to cry out of.
Truly a sick man.
I see. She suggests joining the Phantasm Moon Games in order to obtain Elation's blessing. And in this way, restart the engine of the Express and come back to life. What do I care about some decaying young girl or her precious friendship with an Imaginary? I've tried all the medicines. Go join the Phantasm Games.
Alright, I'm just seeing whatever interaction I'm gonna get from these ones that's talking.
I've spent 20 years looking up at this hospital ceiling. I heard that if you win the games, you can make a wish to an Eon, even if that wish is just to see real stars.
Okay, I guess you done talking then.
Oh, the Graphia family's girl. Poor thing. Surely she knows she is beyond medical help. The only thing she can do now is to pray to the gods.
You are a doctor, not a prophet.
I apologize, but you will end up choosing the Phantasm Moon games, won't you?
Himiko, I have an idea. The moon is full. Let's enter the Phantasm Moon games together. Pray to the Laughter, the Almighty, to grant you a healthy...
There's no point, Montego. Our ancestors already tried.
I wonder what would have happened if she got the power of abundance in her body. Would that even have worked against the destruction, or would the destruction just destroy the abundance constantly?
Some of them died on the eve of the games. Some were defeated in competition. And only one of them won. Murata Hiro. But unfortunately, he went missing. All he left was a note saying, "Elation does not cure the curse." Thank you, Motoko. But no one can fulfill my wish. Not even the Eons.
We'll make a new wish then. Not for you to live.
Then what for?
To go out with a bang. To return the Express to the skies. And push it closer and closer to the stars. Let's pray to the Laughter to ignite the engine. And make it so everyone sees the Astral Express set forth anew. Even if all they do is laugh, they can at least turn the Express into a firework and send it roaring and flashing into the sky.
Then, what kind of miracle should we create? And what about my condition?
How about we use the Starblazer blueprint you restored to create a giant robot? They'll see. I'll be your hand and foot, and you will put an Iron Giant right in front of them all.
Iron Giant mentioned.
I broke into your home safe and took this mask. You wouldn't make me come all this way for nothing, would you?
Also, I'm gonna say this right now. I've never actually sat down and watched the Iron Giant movie, ever. Even though that movie's been out for so long. Probably even was out before I was even born, or when I was like an infant. But like, I've never actually sat down and watched that movie.
You're right, Motoko. If there is no cure for the Weathering Curse, then, at the very least, we should put my final moments to use and create that dream together.
I've tried all the medicines. You're even more interesting than I thought. Others are always trying to steal from the gods, but all you want is a brilliant fireworks show. And of course, my sweet daughter actually accepted this ridiculous suggestion. Touching, truly. And what did she have to give up to enter the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago? She gave up the possibility of survival, her dream of touching the stars, and instead dragged her broken body onwards to share in this madness with you. We all know how that ended, so please enjoy this documentary, The Herald of Death's Bloodbath. While the crazy supplicant Marcus Antali was drenching Dovebrook in blood as part of his deranged art, a dying girl and her imaginary friend tried desperately to create a miracle.
Yeah, this man turned into something nasty, I ain't gonna lie. Some nasty work.
The star blazer materialized from your wish power and smashed that frenzied plant into pieces.
You really adding this fucking Herald of Death into your Hear Me Out list? Oh my god, it's gracious.
As the winner, she made her wish for Aha to take her real life, her name, her memories, and her dream of trailblazing the cosmos and give them all to you. For her part, she would watch you and the Astral Express soar into the sky, while she remained on this planet forever, and with all her regrets, turned to ashes. Come, imposter, open this door. Add the final stroke to the second act of this artwork.
It is completely quiet behind this door. There's no turning back. If we open this door and leave the sanatorium.
And we're not planning to return anyway, right?
It's just... Can we really win? And what if I hold you back?
Then I'll drag you forward.
Don't be ridiculous.
You're not the one who wished for my birth, or to take your place. From the moment I was born, I have only heard you wish to be your own person.
Yeah, I'm a certified monster fucker. Oh my goodness gracious. Also, I need to say this too, right? For anybody who watched the Traveler versus Avatar Aang death battle, what I'm about to say next is unrelated to the actual video of the death battle, but rather someone in my comment section, right? The usual cornball, y'all know who it is. He's been in one of my streams before. I am the honored one. This fool is fucking hilarious. This dude really out here talking about Avatar Aang could clap all the characters in fucking Honkai Star Rail. Let that sink in for a minute. Avatar Aang clapping everybody in Star Rail. Ah, bad. That nigga Egg will get killed 200 times over before he even get off and attack on anybody. Iron Tomb alone stops this kid out, and that's overkill. Oh man. Ah. Whew. Ah. Anyway, Aang be clapped instead of HSR. Why HSR of all things? Because here's the thing. This dude had the audacity to sit here and talk about the Traveler winning against Aang was bullshit. And this is their logic, right? This is their argumentation for why it is that Aang could beat any character in Genshin Impact. This is it right here. This dude says this kid is an airbender and a waterbender. That alone should tell everyone here that Aang is one of the most one of the most powerful characters we've seen ever, or rather ever come across in the history of anime and cartoons. Because the nigga can bend 2 elements. He's saying he's one of the strongest in fiction purely because he can bend 2 elements. So my response in kind to that nonsense was this: nice rage bait. Characters like Ben 10, Darth Vader, Superman, Goku, Naruto, Ichigo, Luffy, Fate characters, HSR characters, Wuha characters must not exist to you. And my last paragraph was this. I guess Child is one of the most powerful characters in anime and cartoon history since he can use 2 elements at the same time, just like Aang. Oh man, when I first wrote this shit, I was dying. Whew. I'm over here cut, just even revisiting this fucking comment, bro. Ah, whew. I needed that laugh. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh man. And so apparently there's been like 22 comment replies to this one dude's comment, and apparently there's been a constant back and forth that this dude really trying to argue that Genshin's Traveler winning the fight was just bullshit. It's so fucking hilarious. Oh man.
Let me build up the little faith you need. I believe Himiko will go further than anyone else. If you don't believe in yourself in this moment, then believe in the future me. Thank you. I won't let myself be afraid anymore. This battle is not about winners or losers. As we speak, the Herald of Death is freely turning Duffbrook upside down. Someone has to stop him.
Now, Julian, sure, without a shadow of a doubt, there's probably like a handful of characters he probably can defeat who are low on the bottom end of power in Star Wars universe, right? But just like Greg said, it's low-hanging fruit. Especially if someone such as this cornball in my comment section is trying to argue that Aang is one of the most powerful characters in fiction because he can bend 2 elements, is like, bruh. What are we talking about?
When the Vantis moon is full again, I will be there, as I have promised.
Oh shit. Also, I just remembered from Himiko's character demo, right? There was this one scene in it that was like, oh, that's so cool, where the Astral Express is like a toy train in the hand of little Himiko, right? And she essentially lunges it forward, and the lunge forward transitions into the attack on the new boss that appears in this story. I was like, that's kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I will come back with so many stories to tell you. Let's go then.
Oh shit. I swear, the settings for a lot of places in the game just look so nice. Star Wars really be banging it out the park. I can't go farm for this shit. Are you serious? Oh my god, I gotta go farm for that nonsense. Wait a minute, what? Oh, it's locked. Cannot redirect. Okay, never mind. Probably because I'm in the story mode right now.
There's one thing I still don't understand. No matter how many times I painted the Star Blazer, I never finished. I think it may be because uncertainty still plagues you. Becoming a navigator, leading the Express across a sea of stars. You haven't seen these things with your own eyes, and you can't imaginate them either.
Now this is a real line, because this even applies to real life. Sometimes it's kind of hard to imagine that next step when it comes down to finding a job or getting into or just getting into the workforce blatantly, or just like, oh, you're moving out to live by yourself or with a roommate. It's kind of hard to imagine that next step.
Then how did we defeat the Herald of Death? Because we have each other. And whenever I close my eyes, I see you becoming the navigator. And the Astral Express, readying for departure, its lights illuminating the dark. Beneath your feet are countless paths, and they're surrounded by nameless stars. You saw a path no one had ever trod before. Then you set off on it. Keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you. This is the sight I see every day, and it has never lost its clarity. I would like to see it too. You will. How do I look in your vision? Do I look the same? Exactly the same. 15 years, Motoko. I never imagined we would reunite in this manner. Well, it's been 15 years. You must have walked a long way. Yes. So long that I learned to repair machines, brew coffee, take care of my juniors, and fight with everything I have.
Okay, so basically the drawing that's Makoto did become the real Himiko, because she absorbed all her memories and whatnot. So essentially she did become the real Himiko, right? So don't correct me if I'm wrong. This is kind of like the whole thing in Genshin with Rukadavada and Nihida. Oh, which is the original tree? Who's the real this, that, and the third, right? Keep playing? Alright, I'm locking. Oh, wrong button.
So long that I became like you, and even deceived a Lord Ravager with a talent for disguise.
Oh, hold up. Wait a minute.
It's not time to stop yet. So, will you keep going? Yes.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me she's been bullshitting this whole time.
Let's go then, Himiko.
Wait a minute. Hold on. The idea just crossed my mind. Don't tell me she's just been filling in the gaps with just bullshit, and the whole boy been taking it as facts. Is that the gameplay right now? Notice that Makoto is the one wearing the wedding clothes. Curse. Yeah, I did notice that. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me keep playing. Wait a minute.
Let me be your strength, too. Anything you wish to say?
What's going on here? Did I make a mistake? It was Himiko who survived 15 years ago, not Motoko.
Hopefully you like this answer. Even if it does make you look laughable.
Wait, what?
No. How can... My daughter... You're alive. This makes me even more interested in you.
Did she pass on the withering curse to her imaginate drawing? What? Hold on.
Thousands of years ago, I struck a train down from the same starry sky. 15 years ago, I sped back toward plain Arcadia, and all I could see was a speck of light rising from the horizon. I raised my hand and aimed right at it. Just 2 shots, bang, bang, and it would fall once more, never to fly again.
But you did no such thing.
Indeed. I watched it pass through the atmosphere, leaving a long streak of light in the night sky.
Why?
Just 'cause. Thought it might be fun. Do you understand? I destroyed the Express once, but I also spared it in a moment of whimsy. Whether the Express is unscathed or destroyed, I decide its fate.
No. You're wrong. I also wondered why I should be the one to find the Express once. What does it really mean? The answer is very simple. The person that found the Express happened to be me. The meteor showed the way to the Express from the moment it fell. And for 1,000 years, it waited for someone to follow the trail and find it. Even if 2, 3, or even 10,000 years passed, and I was no more, the Express was still going to be found and returned to the sky. You're not a god that decides fate. You're just an obsessed egomaniac.
Right you are. All gods are obsessed egomaniacs.
He took offense to that.
My guesses were wrong, but the game isn't over yet. Shall we take another step forward? Fill in the remaining blank space in this painting. Round 3, question 3. Are you ready?
Like, I'm about to be blown the fuck away by this reveal that they're gonna give me. Especially what we saw earlier. Now I can't tell which is real or which is fake. Niggas been lying left, right, and center about their backstories and shit. At this point, I'm about to say, fuck it. Who cares at this point who's the real Himiko and who not? Oh. Wrong button.
You thought the Express would bring salvation?
Bro, what this shit blowing my phone up right now? Oh. Oh wow, so the person who claimed that I was toxic finally responded back to my comment after all this time. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I gotta handle this shit. Alright, that's my handle. Oh, what did they say? I can read it out. I'm gonna make this brief. Oh wow, the content is actually longer than I thought. So they just finished editing the video. Alright, let's read this. Your content and your community, same applies to others as well. This includes those who support their own games and just lie or ignore flaws in their games and are either toxic positive or toxic negative. That or both. You're a bit of both. I'm toxic positive apparently. That's crazy. I've heard some things and actually looked into the full context, and I was disgusted by the behaviors. You're doing the same thing that immature person named Saint Tontas and others like Zome. This is the shit I be talking about. Niggas be acting like I be moving like Saint Tontas out here in these streets. It is fucking crazy. Niggas really can't tell the difference. Anyway, let me read. I have actually looked into the gacha drama with many of you guys, and even went and saw many of your communities giving death threats to people who don't like Genshin. Now they're claiming, oh my fucking goodness gracious. Now they're claiming that my community has gone forth to send death threats to people. Can you believe this? Wow. This is crazy. I bet this nigga does not have no proof to back that up and just saying shit. I will not be surprised if this is a Saint Tonta subscriber. Let's keep reading. You do call out some bad, but willingly ignore several bad? But I do say you are better than that scumbag Bran. Oh my fucking goodness, I knew it. Now, I won't say that this person is a Saint Tonta viewer, no. But they are someone who is clearly lost in the sauce and clearly cannot make a distinction between two different people and content creators and how they engage in this content. Like, good Lord in heaven. Oh. Let me even ask this question. Hold up. What bad do I ignore when it comes to Genshin? Refresh. Alright, leave that be. Let's continue forward. Because I really want to know, what bad have I ignored when it comes down to talking about Genshin Impact? I really need to know. Because niggas just be saying shit out their mouth with no proof.
But it will only bring about annihilation once more.
Okay, I can just jump out, right? Oh, you know what? I can guarantee you. One of the points that this person is probably going to mention is that, oh, well, since you don't make a criticism video about Genshin Impact every damn day, therefore you ignore the bad about Genshin Impact. I bet you don't talk about the fucking HP inflation. Oh, you don't talk about the fucking shilling of in-game. I bet it's going to be some shit like that. Despite the fact I've talked about these things in the past, multiple times. I just never made videos about them. Oh. Oh, is this the crash site of the Express? I'm not gonna lie, Ren Tosaka would have shot this nigga Asar Pramod in the back immediately.
The coast where the Tower of Infinity slumbered. The place from which the Express set off once more. Or, as I frequently call it, where repeated mistakes begin. So, how does it feel being back on old stomping grounds?
It's just a shame you are my traveling companion.
Better traveling with me than traveling alone. The Bloodstained games have no winners. You imaginated your Mechatrons, but the remaining wish power can't create the audience, much less support a long journey. Leading us to the third question. How exactly did you cure the weathering curse?
You're still beating around the bush? Even now?
Have I ever deviated from the topic at hand?
3 blanks, corresponding to 3 secrets. They seem to point to me, but they really just conceal your true intentions. Who left the Starblazers' blueprints on the Express? Who met Himiko and Motoko here? How did they cure the irreversible weathering curse? You have many questions, but none about your so-called daughter. Your real interest is in Aha. The truth from 15 years ago is key to figuring out, when the Phantasmoon games are compromised, what form they will descend in, and how they plan to intervene.
So, I guessed right. They appeared and ignited the Astral Express.
Stop. The game's over then. You set the rules. A secret for a secret.
You didn't take my trump card.
Yes, but I took mine. Unfortunately, I wasn't the one who met Aha. The answer you were looking for never existed.
Wait, what?
That's what they said when they gave me the gift.
Let's just call it, a long overdue compensation.
Lost in thought again?
A long overdue compensation.
You beat the Herald of Death, but you're not happy. I'm not sure how to put it. Because I'm leaving soon. Once the Express reignites and takes off, there won't be any wish power in the vacuum. And Imagine will die out. This is the best outcome.
Doesn't that voice sound like someone?
Let's just call it, a long overdue compensation.
Wait a minute.
Let's just call it, a long overdue compensation.
This voice does sound familiar to me.
Let's just call it, a long overdue compensation.
It sounds almost like Farina is talking.
Let's just call it, a long overdue compensation.
It sounds like somebody, but I can't put my finger on it. Obviously, it's like Aha, but I'm trying to like guess the voice actor.
But if I just set off like this, I know it'll haunt my dreams forever. Thinking back on it, my dream was built on someone else's sacrifice. If you feel scared, just look up. Up there are the same stars we gazed at together for countless nights. You'll see all those sights in my stead and experience all those stories as wonderful and strange as Imagine. You've known all along, haven't you? So be brave and stop this talk about sacrifices. I give my life to conquer the land that trapped us here. You have to go alone, dummy. What did you say when you created me? I quote, "If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach." When the Ventus moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you. So, deal? If you can't find me to share your stories, then tell them to the moon, like a morning actor. The moon's shadow said this while giving me my gift. Let's just call it a long overdue compensation. It's time we set off once more, Akivili.
Oh, shit, I just remembered.
It was the self-portrait that saw Aha.
Because I remember, it was probably, what patch update was it? Where we came across a list of things that Aha owed Akivili, right? So it seems like Aha paid back what they owed to Akivili long after their fall and helped reignite the train, right?
You placed a bet with a fake chip?
You call it a challenge, but it's really just a waste of time for you.
This is a blow, I have to admit. Just a little one, but a blow. Though, if you don't have the answer, then I can execute destruction without a shred of guilt.
You're wrong again. this little test was your last chance to find your way back.
Interesting. You were giving me a chance.
Even after falling so far as to become a Lord Ravager, I still wished to give the former navigator a chance to turn back.
Wait, what? Okay, so he really was a former navigator of the Express. I thought he was like just wearing a mask, just faking it. So he really was a member of the actual Express, and he became a Lord Ravager. Ah, man.
But this journey has convinced me. You are not some wayward nameless. You are just another enemy trying to dishonor the Express.
He was SA dog, or I said SA. My apologies. He was Icy, the dog. Yeah, I know he was, but I thought that was just a mask he wore. I didn't think he was the actual, individual. I thought he was just faking it the entire time, or at least that was just one of his many fake identities that he wore.
And to enemies, I only respond in one way.
Preach it, sister. What way do you respond in kind?
Destroy me? Could you really?
I saw right through your tricks, Lord Ravager. You summoned the apocalypse, and transformed 1,000 times, and created scenes from the past to confuse me. But in the end, you just use reality as a canvas to imaginate the uncertain into truth. You used people's wish power to imaginate that impending future born of their fears. And using the same trick, you imaginated versions of yourself that could exist in different places.
Oh, shit.
But when another possibility is observed by others, it crushes the imaginated lie, and your ability loses its effect instantly.
And what will you do about it? Stuck as you are in the world in canvas.
He's starting to sound frustrated. But let me go back. Let me go back a little bit, if I can. Because I'm making sure I understand everything related to Himiko up to this point.
Even if you summon the feeble star blazer and do your best to crash into the space, you will never escape.
Escape? Who said anything about escaping?
She here to die, nigga. Oh my goodness, I can finally say this shit, because it's been a while since I said it. She clearly hates this nigga, and it's time to die. Yes, I love this energy from Himiko.
Gravity does not only trap people on the ground, it also drags the stars toward each other. Have you, a former navigator, really forgotten the nameless distress signal? How they use massive collisions to simulate the gravity wave frequency used by the Express to warp jump? Not even imaginated spaces can block out a signal like that.
So that's what the rumbling has... the rumbling. Rumbling. The rumbling. AOT mentioned. But nonetheless, back on topic. So the entire time of that rumbling I've been noticing in the background has been a distress signal from the Astro Express. Okay, that's crazy.
My companions have known your secret for a while. In a minute or so, you might see your scheme start to fall apart. Or is it seconds, not minutes?
Please show us a crazy cutscene.
Oh, nicely done. But you have a really terrible habit. Does becoming a navigator mean always facing danger on your own? Well, since this game of ours is ending soon, can you guess how many people I have lined up to play the same game? Go on. You have one chance to guess the answer. The probability of you stopping me is...
Also, I need to say this. Assad Pramod literally farms immaculate aura.
0.
What exactly are you planning to do?
Who says the great destroyer of Elation came to plain Arcadia to kill Aha? You are not my target. They are not my target. Shall I officially announce my plan?
Yes, you talk a lot.
In the name of Terminus, his journey ends here.
Holy shit. So, hold up. This entire time, this dude has not been doing this for the sake of destruction, for the Aeon of Destruction. He's been doing this in the name of the Terminus? What? Uh-huh. I'm shocked. Hold up. Wait a minute. Holy fucking guacamole. Yeah, this nigga most definitely got a lengthy resume. He be switching up sides like crazy.
Ignite the Express's engine is definitely a tad too dramatic if Himiko just wants us to rescue survivors with the Express.
What was she implying?
If Assad Pramod was close by, then he would have discovered any clues Himiko left behind. So... her message seems pretty standard. But only we'll know what she really means, because we're the Nameless?
Something about the engine of the Express? Has Himiko mentioned something of this sort in previous journeys? This may be the key.
Well, I kind of zone out whenever Himiko starts talking about warps and calibrating coordinates and all that.
Let me read. Not for terminals necessarily, not as a minion, but in avoidance enlightenment. Since it's stuck on our frontiers and follow is sort of like to prevent certain situations in which termination might manifest, I think. Oh, okay. Sorry, the reason I stopped was this person responded back to me claiming that they have proof of people in my community sending death threats to people. Right? And even claiming that I send death threats to people, which is fucking crazy, by the way. Because they still have no proof to back it. They claim they have proof. So I just told these fools, I have a Discord, send them bitches to me. So let me see for myself. Of these supposed death threats.
now. We were back in Penacony, talking about the Charmony Festival, and Himeko said the family sent a music box as an invitation, and then she said...
But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background. I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
Sorry, I had to finish your reply to this fool. Because as I'm thinking right now, like of course I'm paying attention to the story, but I'm kind of doing two things at the same time. Because the only other time I saw someone who replies underneath my comment section say something that I was like, this is acting a little out of little crazy here, because we're kind of normalizing this behavior over someone being like, well, they made this video with this type of thumbnail that's rage baity, so they kind of deserve getting hate comments or whatever. Was that time where Zone made a video talking about the Genshin shipping community and how they be moving and whatnot. I saw some people who were commenting, who usually comment under my comments in my videos, basically being like, well, you kind of deserved it because you made this rage baity thumbnail, so naturally people reacted negatively to it, this, that, and the third. Right? But that was like 2 months ago. That's like the only time I saw something even akin to it. But those weren't even death threats.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
I remember now. Pearl said something similar not too long ago.
A conflict broke out between Miss Himiko and an entity suspected to be a Sot Pramod. A gravitational wave effect caused by a giant mass was observed.
Oh shit, this is a flashback to even this moment. I'm glad they do flashbacks, because I would not have remembered this shit at all.
Himiko is hinting that we should use the gravity probe on the Express to receive her signal.
That's exactly it!
If that's the case, we need to get ready as soon as possible.
It'll take some time to clear the passage to the Express. Sunday, do you have a way to contact the conductor?
The distance does not pose a problem for tuning. However, my birds must first lock on to the conductor as their target. I will do my best. Please, excuse me for a moment.
It's even crazy. This person's sending even more replies to me. More replies are dropping on my shit of things this person is replying back to me with. This is hilarious. It's hilariously crazy. Cause I don't know what this person's thought process is, but they think I'm about to come and watch the Bleach and then engage with the Bleach's online community just to start tribalism between the big three fan bases when it comes down to this fucking anime shit. And it's like, brother, do you think I care to do that? What type of nonsense is going on that you believe?
My senses.
That's what I'm trying to do here. Because I said, yo, I'm started watching Bleach. I'm 6 episodes deep. We just take that as, oh, well, you're trying to start gacha tribalism or tribalism in fucking the anime space with Bleach. It's like, brother, what? And it's so stupid. It's so blatantly fucking stupid. How dumb and retarded you gotta be. And yes, I'm using it in a negative way. How dumb and retarded you gotta be to see someone's content and then think, oh, now that they're starting watching this anime, they're about to start fucking pumping out videos back to back, just causing gacha tribalism drama when it comes down to anime and manga stuff. It's like, bruh, what? I criticize that shit heavily on my channel to begin with. Why would I go around starting it?
The detective's eyes take in everything. His face is inscrutable, though the rate of his respiration is tellingly 0.3 seconds above normal. By all indications, he is uneasy.
Uneasy? Who?
The source of his unease is the little raccoon's imminent departure on a mortal journey, and the survivors of the disaster that befell this city.
All right, Mr. N, that'll do. You seem to have time on your hands. Help me clear this passage.
900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas does not cover this task, Mr. Ashvale.
Shut your mouth, then. Go on patrol. As a detective's assistant, your job is to keep an eye on everything when the detective is otherwise occupied.
Oh, let me read. Motherfucker can't watch a show anymore. For real. Must not believe that content creators are capable of being something other than a hypocrite. LOL. I can't tell if you throwing a jab at me or not, but I'm gonna let it slide. But yes. Actually, I guess actually let me check and see how deep am I into. Not you, the commenter. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I take it back. I need to see how deep I am into the Star Rail story. So give me one moment while I check a playthrough. I should be at least halfway at this point. No doubt, I should be at least halfway. Oh shit! I'm a little bit beyond halfway. Okay, so I'm like 2/3 through the entire playthrough. From this playthrough that I'm looking at, I got about another 2 hours. I got about another 2 hours, but I don't know if I can last for another 2 hours. I want to end the stream here, personally. So I've been sitting in this chair for the last 2 hours. Actually, how long have I been shooting for? About 2 hours and 40. About 2. Yeah. I guess I should play for about at least 20 more minutes. Don't forget about how to help. Anyway, let me read. You actually take a stance against tribalism. If they believe you would contradict yourself like that, they must think all content creators are hypocrites to assume that so easily and without bias. Don't forget boss fight time. So that's 5 hours right there. More than half, probably. I'm thinking that maybe I should play for at least 20 more minutes before I even reach the boss. And then when it's time for me to fight the boss tomorrow, or technically later today, because it's already 2 o'clock in the morning where I live, then I can spend, what, 3-4 hours. Actually, the boss shouldn't even be that hard to beat. Once I figure out what the fuck the mechanics of that boss is, it should be a clean sweep. My elation team is immaculate right now, so I should have no issues. My Dong Hung got immaculate defense as well, so I should be good. whenever I roll up on his doorstep. Hold on, let me plug in my laptop. It was even crazier, right? Of this person even trying to accuse me of going to other communities to start tribalism. The crazy part is, bro, I don't even engage with online anime discourse like that. Like, maybe when I was, like, younger, when I was, like, 13, 14 years old, yeah, sure. But at this point in time, I don't give a fuck about niggas beefing about who's got the better anime, this, that, and the third. Unless if we're talking about who's winning Anime Choice Award and Solo Leveling wins over fucking Frieren Beyond Journey's End, then we gonna have something to talk about. But outside of that, I'm not out here. I don't give two fucks about niggas beefing over who got the better anime. That's the crazy part. At best, I'll watch the anime. I'll watch reaction mashups or people's reactions to certain episodes that I really like because it has a funny moment, and then that's it. I told myself a long time ago, I ain't really got time to be beefing about who got the better anime. Damn. Anyway, let me read. I'm sorry, you're damn. Did you say defense and not attack for Donkey Kong? I said his defense is immaculate because he's the defender on my team. He's the preservation unit. That's why I said defense. Stellar, yo, what's up? Wait, where am I? But anyway, I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna push it for about 20 more minutes.
I received a message that Silverwolf has arrived at Pearlux Tower. Together with Pearl, she'll repair the communication systems across Plain Arcadia. Then, with Gravia's assistance, they'll attempt to reenact the ritual from a millennium ago, folding all of Plain Arcadia back into the canvas. The most extreme measure of protection. How's the situation here?
Oh, I scaled my Donkey Kong based off of attack. Don't worry, I ain't get that shit mixed up.
Very good. Go ahead and do your part. As for the rest, leave it to me.
Oh, also, I'm gonna say this as well. I told this person that's accusing me and claiming that my community has sent death threats to people, I told them that they need to send me screenshots on Discord. And if I don't get those screenshots on Discord, I'm going to take it as them just bullshitting this entire time with their nonsensical take. That's what I'm going to take it as. Because from what I'm reading from this person's comment, it doesn't seem like they're a St. Tonta's watcher. Supposedly. Actually, let me check and see who this nigga subscribed to, actually. let me see. Because you could find out a lot. Just, it's gonna show subscriptions? Nope, it's not showing no type of subscriptions at all. Unfortunately. But that's fine. So I can't see no subscriptions from this individual. Whatever. But this individual seems to be just someone who hates any discussion or anyone who discusses things related to this gacha tribalism content or just anything of that kind. It seems like they're just indiscriminate about what they hate out of content creators who engage in this type of content, whether it's criticizing how people engage in the topic or if they're contributing to the gacha tribalism. At this point, it just looks like this is what that person is. They just hate it across the board. It don't matter who's saying or who's talking about it. Because the fact that he even referred to as Brand Online as scum is crazy to me. How in the hell you jump the leap to view Brand Online of all people as scum when it comes down to this whole gacha tribalism shit, when he doesn't even actively engage in gacha tribalism? Like, huh? Where you get that leap from? Hang on, here. How much attack is he got? Yo, have you watched the death battle between Traveler and Avatar Aang? Yes, I reacted to it a while ago. Check it out on my channel. I timestamped it so you all know when they talk about the Traveler and when the death battle actually starts. Your Dong Hun's attack is okay, but you need more. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
My bird has located them. I am able to share what the conductor is seeing. A moment, please, while I inform them of the situation.
Any progress?
Yes. The conductor says they have locked on to a weak gravitational wave and are decoding it.
Pom-Pom sure is glad that everybody's okay! Conductor! Oh, we missed you too. Pom-Pom received Himiko's message. Repeating it now. The source of Asad Kramad's power is fear. He exploits people's fears to imaginate future possibilities. When another possibility is observed, this apocalypse will be overwritten. And also, each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. This part is the conductor's heartfelt wish.
So, Asat Pramad is a Lord Ravager that observes and imaginates possibilities.
That explains why I could never land a blow on him.
When people saw the Lord Ravager's descent, they were gripped with fear, despair, and everything else that comes with an apocalyptic end. Those very emotions fed this catastrophe, and made a possibility become reality.
Himiko said we need to observe another possibility for this apocalypse to be overwritten. Observe another possibility. How do we do that?
Build a crowd, then defeat Asat Pramad in front of them. That's the easiest way. But he'll just create hundreds of clones to hide behind, and no one will be able to lay a finger on him. That's another of his tricks by manipulating possibilities.
So we don't actually have any way of defeating that old dice head.
Who says we're out of options? If we somehow witness all his possibilities, then he would collapse into just one being due to the effect of observation. I will activate the formation plume I've set up all over the Arcadia, then use the vision of the Rainbow Spiritus Kalachakra Sky Plume.
What the fuck is that?
General, do you require my cooperation like during SparksyCon?
Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome, a collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking.
Oh, they predicted this shit earlier. Oh shit.
The Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra Sky Plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second. That's right, Mr. Sunday. I would like you to expand the range of your tuning.
You mean to determine the future of Asat Pramad through observation? But, as I recall, as your observation expands, it will anchor the fate of this world.
Observation is for him to worry about.
Oh, let me read. Lies become a reality. Assad thinks he's Cypher. I'm gonna say this right now. The intrusive thoughts won when I read your comment initially because I couldn't fully see it. At first, I thought that shit said lies become a reality. Assad Pramod thinks Cypher is thick. That's what my the intrusive thoughts were winning. It just came out of nowhere.
I want you to become my eyes and look for me.
Ah,
the fate Assad Pramod imaginated is imminent, and there is no path for the future in it. Only Ishvara, only observers with sufficient strength and personal freedom have what it takes to make choices that trace the path to our future. I also need a place with a good vantage point. Something like a towering structure.
How confident are you in this plan succeeding, General?
Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty.
I'll fight by your side too. Even if there is only half a chance of success.
I will do all I can to ensure you two remain connected through tuning.
Then, Dan Heng, March, and I will clear the passages as soon as possible to ensure the Express can depart.
And myself, he, and General Yao Guang will force the collapse of Assad Pramod's clones, granting us a way to his true form.
Thank you, Sunday. Before you boarded the Express, you said that you didn't understand trailblazing. And yet, you have fought alongside us in the most dangerous moments of our journey.
No, Mr. Yang. I should be the one thanking all of you. Before boarding the Express, I was just a traveler looking for answers. You all taught me to trailblaze and walk the stars. To hold fast to the hands of those around me when facing difficulties. It is my honor to be able to provide assistance.
I'm so glad to see his character development, genuinely and seriously. Like, this dude came such a long way. To think his very first expedition was Amphorius LML. Yeah, honestly, it kind of sucks that he wasn't, like, there in Amphorius with us. Because I was really hoping to get my, oh my goodness, Sunday is the usurper known as Fane's parallel, just at the third in Amphorius. I was really hoping for it, but we never got it. No!
You really look like one of the Nameless now.
Thank you too, General Yao Guang. The Express will meet you as soon as we rescue Himiko.
And that's when we'll defeat Assad Pramod together.
And when we do bring Himiko home, each and every one of us will be accounted for as well.
You still have time. Go and say your goodbyes to your friends before we set off. Meet me at the entrance when you're ready.
I will say this though. Evernight really did make Sunday look like a loser when he came into Amphorius for the first time, right? She stunted on him so fucking hard. She could have done him worse than what she did the first time. If anything, he got off light.
The young man's eyes burn with a fiery determination. For the path he is to traverse soon leads straight into the eye of the storm.
Off to save the world again, Nameless? Be sure to return in one piece. I'm staying to help your friends dig out the Express. Go on. I'll take care of everything here.
I knew you were leaving soon. Take care. Don't lose your life.
I'm off. See you later.
I had to defend Sunday. That was a Memorial fight. He had no chance to get her against her. Look. He should have still did more, especially off all that god level grandstanding he was doing back in Pentaconi. The fact that he got stunted on by Evernight the moment she came into the picture and made it to look like a loser was fucking crazy.
Why do you look like that? What's happening? Is it bad? The little Furbos and I will be here waiting to hear the story of how you claimed victory over Asat Pramod. Don't forget.
Boss, you absolutely must win! We'll be waiting to shoot your victory cover! I've already sent out the press release. Just waiting to fill in the time and location of the victory. Oh, winner! Boss is definitely winning!
Are you ready? Before we set off, there's something I'd like you to keep safe from me. Please, hold on to my strategy pouch. Our future destinies. Open it when you are in need of the hunt. Remember when we were at SparksyCon and you saw the wheel and woe lots hanging over me?
I remember. But you commanded me not to tell you what they said.
I'd like you to keep your eyes on me as much as possible.
Say less. They're gorgeous anyway.
30 years ago, I used the Decalite reflection barrier to divine the tides of battle for the Fonghu. But, in a moment of blind arrogance, I turned my back on what destiny had revealed and dared to wield the Rainbow Spiritus to twist the very threads of causality. But karma was on the way to punish me. That day, I became entangled with the barrier at a single point, left to drift endlessly through time and space. A healer named this unusual condition temporal dislocation. Put simply, there's always a chance that I could suddenly disappear at any moment. If I'm not observed for even a second, I may disappear.
Okay, so basically, if people stop looking in her general direction or stop looking at her in particular, she just vanishes and just disappears before she like just remanifests back into reality again or back into this particular space-time.
I restrain myself with the Nexus Sapientiae, forged by the Yuchue Artisanship Commission. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We can't afford a single mistake in this operation. You must keep an eye on me always, no matter the fate that I'm anchored to. I had already decided my fate when I set foot in this world. You are only a witness, not the one wielding the blade.
Okay, so I'm going to assume this is going to lead me straight to the boss fight. Okay, read the message inside the painting. The passage, I said message. Let me check and see how deep I am into the story before the boss fight. Mama type shit. Wrong video. Oh, pause. Okay, so now I'm about to... Okay, I think I did it. I think I'm at a good stopping point now, honestly. What time is it when I last looked at how long I was streaming? Okay, I already reached the 3-hour mark for how long I've been streaming for. I reached the 3-hour mark now. So I'm gonna end the stream now. Yeah, I think this is a good time to end the stream. That's for one. No, let me read. Yao Guang teleports to the back rooms. Oh, I just recently found out that they made a Backrooms movie, and I had no idea that they were making a Backrooms movie, by the way. I didn't even know that till recently. And it came out already. Crazy. They just making a movie about anything now. At least they're trying to break away from constant reboots. Anyway, and remakes. What else? Obviously, I'm gonna continue this tomorrow, either during the day or tomorrow night. Hopefully I start at an earlier time so we can get this fight done, so I can get to that Arknight story. What else? Oh yeah, there's about 2 more videos I'm going to post, reaction videos I'm gonna post. One of them is the one related to Romeo Dan, the other one is a discussion video. So look out for that if y'all interested to watch it. What else? There's some more videos that people are posting in my fun reaction channel on the Discord, so I'll check out more of those. What else? No, I think that's about it. Anywho, oh, the fake collab story. I'm more than likely probably gonna play it after I finish the Arknight story. Just saying. Probably gonna use the same thumbnail I used last time too. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next live stream. For my new people, make sure you like, sub, turn on the notification bell, join my YouTube community Discord, link is on my channel, check out my Yapping Topics and Yapping Reaction playlist as well. I stream 5 gacha games, including Star Rail, of course, and a handful of non-gacha games, those being Gravity Rush 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Stellar Blade, Face Unlimited, and Tales of Berseria. So if you don't see those streams here on YouTube and YouTube only, subscribe to the channel. Oh, also, yeah, actually, I think I may get back to playing my non-gacha games first before I play the Fate Collab story, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because I really want to go back to playing Fate, Samurai Remnant. I really do, because it's a long playthrough, and I barely made much progress ever since I stopped at Chapter 2, or near the end of Chapter 2. I gotta get back on that horse. Anywho, I'll see y'all in the next live stream tomorrow, or later today, technically. Peace, good night, deuces, loves and kisses, and all that other good dandy stuff. Also, Ren best girl. Hands down. There's no argument. Peace.